So, hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn back with some coins from France. And this is actually going to be called the Third French Enlightenment. So these are the actual coins that were issued during the Second World War after France actually capitulated. And I talk about the French Enlightenment in that they're the time periods in which the French have actually been defeated in war. So you got 1815, in which the actual English and Prussians taught the lessons that France is not invincible. Then you got 1871, in which Prussia done that by itself. 1940, in which the Germans again told the French that they're not invincible. Then you have 1954, in which the Vietnamese had to teach the French again that they're not invincible. Then 1960, the Algerians really had to give another lesson to France. So they're the 5 modern enlightened periods in France in which they're being told that no, you're not the best. We can show you how you can do it better. So anyway, that's my little rant against France. So anyway, they actually issued a 10, 20, 50 centimeters and a 1 and 2 franc. So the 10 and 20 are in zinc and the other coins are in aluminium, which is pretty common for areas occupied by Germany. A few exceptions will be Slovakia, which did issue copper, nickel, nickel and silver coins. Romania also different, Bulgaria. But the occupied areas like Bohemia, Moravia, zinc coins, Germany, zinc and aluminium. Netherlands, zinc, Belgium, zinc, Norway, zinc. Denmark, zinc and aluminium bronze. Yeah, it's what I can think of. And a lot of other places. Italy switched to steel coins. So, the reverse of these coins actually change to... where's my ever pre-war period coins? Yeah, I'll put stuff on the table and it just disappears. Okay, so we have the two designs. So this is the actual French one with Mariam. Then we have Etat Français, so the state of France instead of Republic France. And this has a double-sided hammer and wheat. So it's sort of slightly in the Roman style. Doesn't have a fascus, which the Italians adopted, so I presume that the French state didn't want to adopt that. And what we have as the actual motto, it actually changed from the actual motto that was used, which is liberty, equality, fraternity, to actually the motto work, family and patriotism. It's a bit funny having the patriotism in there, in which it was a collaboration state with Germany, its arch enemy of the time period. Previously, before 1815, it's actually England. So these are the actual coins. The 10 centimeters, I actually don't have the Vichy France, so the Etat France, but that design is pretty much the same as this. It's smaller. In 1942, they actually changed it to pretty much a similar size as the previous 5 cent. And another thing is that the 5 cent stopped being issued in 1939. So really, that is no place in Vichy France because it was taken out of circulation. And if you see the aluminium coins, they all grade up as well as the zinc. And you can see that the actually 2 zinc coins, so the 41, 42, 41, this is a 1 year issue, that has the actual name Vinct, so that's in French for 20. And then we have the one with the actual numeral. And if we look on the obverse, we have, if we turn on the light, oh yeah, it looks a lot better. Just Etat Français and wheat. Now these coins are actually pretty common. You know, you got tens to hundreds of millions, so you shouldn't actually be hard to actually get these coins. They should cost, like, in this grade, probably $1 each, $2 maximum. But if you're actually going to buy these coins, then you should actually buy ones that are in bulk lots. So you can actually choose, take out your coins, and then sell the rest. That's basically what I do. Then there is the 5 franc, which I actually didn't introduce as an aluminium coin. They actually just replaced it with a banknote. And you're wondering why there is a 20 centimeters when there was a 25 centimeters previously. Well, that relates to the actual 5 centimeters. So if you take the 5 out and you keep the 25, but also keep the 10, it's going to look a bit weird in the actual currency. So they actually removed the 25. When they removed the 5 cent, so you get rid of those two, then you have a 1-2-5 system. So it actually makes it easy when you're getting change. So when you want to get change of, I don't know, you got something like 10 francs, and you want to give change of 90 francs, you give one of those and 2 of those. But if you had the 25 centimeters, you need to give one of those, probably one of those, one of those, one of those. You actually give them more coins. That's, how many is that? That's 4 instead of actual 3. So it actually makes for a lot less coins actually needed in a transaction. So that's why if Australia does get rid of 5 cent, we probably will just keep the 10 and 20 cent. But if you get rid of the 5 and 10 cent, you'll probably introduce a 25 cent just to make up for an easier change. Because even though some countries have used just a 20 cent or a 2, they probably really are not used that much. So here I've done a search of French coins. This search actually won't bring up a lot of coins. Maybe you could use a date 1942, but I use a tête française, which is actually the motto of the actual country of France, a tête française. You could probably put Vichy France. I don't know, just use the denomination 1 franc 1942, depending on whatever coin you want. And here I actually get some coins, so it's a sale, pretty much $2. I reckon actually a bit of a on the high side, especially these aluminium coins are actually quite common. But if you got best offer, I recommend that you probably try the best offer. You know, put $1.50 or $1. But you have to remember is that the best offer is not really a lot of the times the actual buyer putting that best offer. eBay just has a habit of automatically putting best offer on your coins. Even if your coin you're selling for, I don't know, just say you're selling a $1 coin for $2, and they put best offer, which is usually 50%, so that's like $1. So really, a lot of sellers are probably going to refuse the best offer because they really had no intention of actually doing it. So don't take it personally. It's just eBay's algorithm. Then you got the 2, is that 2 franc? Oh no, franc. That's definitely way too high. Then you got to have a coin 10 centimeters. I probably wouldn't buy any of those. So let's have a look. Of Vichy France. And it's called Vichy France after the name of Vichy, in which the Germans actually, well, no, don't want lipstick. Or maybe I'll look good in lipstick. I reckon I would. So we'll just put the lipstick on. So you look for coins. There you go. And obviously you always get the best match. So go to lowest, and these prices are a bit higher. But then you got gold ones as well. Yeah, $11. These are actually too high, I reckon. This one seems a bit good. You got some Vichy France and some French Republic. And this is what you're actually looking for. So this is roughly about probably $1.50 per coin. Then you got another one. So that looks like a good lot. It's got a few 5 francs, which are actually quite expensive, and probably 5 francs itself probably worth at least $10 to $20. Probably at least $5 per coin. So here you got another one. So Vichy France. And this is $3.60 postage, $1.75. Yeah, I reckon that is actually a pretty good buy. Then you got some of the previous ones. You got 1, 2, and 5. A lot of 1 coin, probably a bit high for that. So just look around. See, you got another. Looks like it's hard to actually tell the actual denominations of those coins. So bidding 250. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's okay. 1, 2 franc. So you can actually get really good offers. What was the postage on it? Free postage. Merci beaucoup. And yeah, so look around. Don't buy the first thing that you see like these ones. Although that has a high grade AU, supposedly, but it is zinc, so it actually corrodes a lot quicker. Same as aluminium. You know, it might look a lower grade when it's actually a high grade. Aluminium and zinc are a lot harder to actually grade because of the quality of the metal. So you got, okay, is it going to focus? There you go. So you got copper and nickel. These are actually easier to grade than zinc, aluminium, because these ones actually damage quite easily. And also they're a lot harder to actually mint because of the softer metal. And they actually can, you know, they just have a lot of problems. That's why they're not really used as a metal. And the actual zinc coin also has a lot of problems. So zinc turns black from a grayish color that it actually is, and it actually degrades quite easily as well. So that's why zinc is not actually used, because it's pretty poor. You can see this coin here, it's actually quite degraded, so corroded, and but they still use it to cover the bottom of ships, so it actually prevents environmental degradation, and barnacles and that don't like it for some reason. Anyway, so that is the actual coins from Vichy Francaise. Merci beaucoup. I have no idea what the hell I said. And is this autofocus? Yes, it does. So these are actually all the coins. So the next French video I'm going to do is the coins issued interwar period, so between 1918 or 17, whatever time period they actually introduced the new coins, and before the Germans actually told them that Paris was an awesome place for the 7th Panzer Division doing the Tour de France. So thank you very much for watching my video, and have an awesome coining banknote collecting time, and don't lose as many wars as France has. Thank you and goodbye.